Hey Welshman, if I have the original, do I need a new Winter Soldier upgrade? Find out in this week's review of Marvel Legends Winter Soldier. Bucky Barnes fell from a train in World War II.
I'm with you to the end of the line, pal.
Brainwashed and made into a weapon of Hydra, Marvel's Terminator runs into his schoolyard chum, Steve Rogers. A bromantical game of catch ensues, followed by a friendly knife fight, all capped off with a swim. It isn't long until Steve visits Bucky's apartment and becomes a fugitive of the state.
No, it wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
After a hard day at the airport, the best buds eventually make their way to Wakanda to deprogram the Winter Soldier for good.
Now you are Emily Dickinson.
Look at me! I'm Angie Dickinson! Out of my way!
Articulation, bruh.
As you can imagine, Bucky Barnes' hair does get in the way, giving him that much down, that much up, a 360, and little to no tilt. You get a waist swivel hidden nicely by that belt, a tiny bit of crunch forward, and even less back. A ball and hinge at the shoulder, a bicep swivel, a deep double jointed elbow, and my biggest pet peeve with this figure is the hinge down. You can't really get it to move down all the way, which is annoying to say the least. But nonetheless, it does hinge up, hands rotate, and hinge up and down. The legs kick up a decent amount, kick out pretty well without being hindered by this belt piece, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knee, there's no boot swivel, ankles hinge all the way down, barely anything up, and rocks like a song I can't legally play on YouTube. Question of the week. What are the first 4 words in Russian that turn Bucky into a sleeper agent? A. Homecoming, spandex, far from home, nostalgic. B. Jet ski, mustache, 9, skin tag. C. Longing, rusted, furnace, daybreak. D. Chafing, Teflon, stovetop, stuffing.
Accessories. Does this purse go with my bra, bruh?
Let's take a look at the main improvement from the last iteration, the unmasked head sculpt, which shows you how far Hasbro has come with its sculpts and likenesses to the character. You call that a knife? That's not a knife. This is a knife. We've seen this knife quite a few times, but this is the best I've seen it painted. Unfortunately, there is no other paint on any of the other accessories, including this semi-automatic rifle and handguns. Instead of designing a gun with a removable clip, they decided to give us 2 guns, one with and one without the clip. The Winter Soldier rightfully comes with a ton of weapons, but because this is an older buck, the hands are too big and the weapons fall out.
Go sit yourself.
With the amount of staring contests and brainwashing, you'd hope that the Winter Soldier could sit down. And luckily enough for us, the sheath on the belt does get out of the way, and the Winter Soldier can go sit himself. Answer of the week. The first 4 words in Russian that turn Bucky into a sleeper agent are C. Longing, rusted, furnace, daybreak.
Why can't they add fur to Chewie? They add hair to Barbie.
Although it looks a little strange because of the strap on the wrist, you can pop out the hand and replace it with the Dr. Doom fist. Remember to use the hairdryer technique though, so you don't break the peg. Just to be clear, this isn't the gun that comes with this figure. I somehow confused the rifle that does come with it. I'm trying to think of where it's from and I can't, so... Good luck pulling him out of a lineup. Here's the other Marvel Legends Winter Soldier holding a backpack. From Falcon and the Winter Soldier, another Winter Soldier, and the first iteration of the Winter Soldier in Marvel Legends, well, the Winter Soldier.
Shut up!
Next up we have Fox's version of a time-traveling Winter Soldier, Cable, who better to be an arms dealer than Marvel Legends' Alicia's Claw? He's slightly small for the scale and from a completely different universe, but here's Mafex's Cyborg. Next up we have a friend, Marvel Legends Falcon. And speaking of friends, here's the worthy Cap, and that guy who may not be a friend, but hangs out with your friends, and is also a smooth dancer. And from Wakanda, Marvel Legends Dora Milaje holding a tiny little Kleenex, or tissue. I think Kleenex is the brand, right? And the king himself, the Black Panther, T'Challa. And although they didn't share a lot of screen time together, here's Shuri eating some Pringles. Here's another one of Wakanda's sons, Marvel Legends Killmonger. And the MCU's newest Terminator, bringing down the house, here's Taskmaster. And the guy that will never give a puck, Star Wars Black Series, Mandalorian.
Yeah, you're in.
Think on sexy thoughts. Think on sexy thoughts.
The reuse of the older body mold hurts this figure, not only in articulation, but also in general comparisons. Bucky scales well with Worthy Cap, but he comes off small with most modern Marvel Legends. And oddly enough, that's where this figure becomes a must-have. The bromance between Bucky and Cap is undoubtedly the best in MCU history. If you have a Cap, you need a Bucky.
I'm with you to the end of the line, pal.
Like if you're picking this up, dislike if you're not. Let me know if I swayed your opinion either way. I'm always curious to know if I talked you into or out of a purchase. Panic click that subscribe button like it's your neighbor's doorbell and run away. Or better yet, go watch another review. And remember, collect responsibly. This one is pretty good. This one I think you've seen though.